Alright, so in the first lesson I showed you a G chord, an E chord, an A chord, and then A minor and E minor. This one, I'll start out, I'll show you a D chord, like, you know, Sweet Home Alabama. And then I'll show you the C chord. That's what that second chord basically was, just kind of augmented. And then an F. You know, some people play F like this with their thumb over it, but most people just play it either like that or like this. You know, we'll get on to these kind of chords, you know, the bar chords later. But for now, the D chord is open, open D, it's the 3rd string down, 2nd fret of the 4th string down, 3rd fret of the 5th string down, and then 6th of the last string. I'm just saying 1st, 2nd, coming, you know, this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, because you might not know the notes yet and what they are. So that's a D. And then you do all little variations. And a C chord is the 2nd string down, 3rd fret, the 3rd string down, 2nd fret, then you skip a string, and then the 5th string down, 1st fret, and that's a C. Now F is basically just lay your fingers down here for the first one, then, you know, 4th string down, 2nd fret, and then 3rd fret down on the 3rd string down. So a C and an F, they're basically the same thing, you know. Now with all these chords you can play like, you know, Freebird. You know, almost any song with open chords. The only chord that's not played a lot is the B. Because it's such a weird chord, you know. They'll play like B like this, like a bar chord. But B is, unless it's like a walk-up going from like C to B, you know, for some reason B is just not used a lot. If you listen to Howard Stern, he always talking about, yeah, but can you play a B chord? You know, so it's just kind of to be able to play just about anything. Now at first you're just going to be strumming, straight down strumming. Anyway, you know, it's most all songs have this open chord feeling. So after you get your first strum straight, you might want to change it up. Where you just, you know, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And like I told you, don't stop strumming with this hand, because it'll force this hand to move. You know, you'll be going like this, and you'll want to stop, get these fingers right, but don't. Keep this hand strumming. You'll be going like this, and then you'll be going like, but keep this hand going. You know, force. You know, it's hard for me to mess it. You know, not do it right, but you know, just keep strumming. And I swear, this hand will force this hand to be right. And practice, practice, practice. Now the other thing I want to teach you is how to do is these top 2 strings. To be honest, for 15 years, all I learned, or all I knew, was the 6th string and the 5th string. You know, and the notes and how they went. Because once you play these, then you can get the roots and you can get, you know, power chords. Basically, the 2 notes that are important to remember is E and F. The open is E, and F is a half step. Every other note in between other than B and C is a full step. So it's E, F, G, A, B, and then B and C is a half step, C, D, and then you're back to E. So just memorize that and memorize that and memorize that. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and back to E. Now on the 5th string, you're going to play A. So that's why when you see people tuning like this, that's because once you get to the 5th string, then it's A. So A, then you skip a fret, B, then half step to C. Remember, B and C is a half step. So A, B, C, D, E. Then you got your half step again. E, F. Remember, B and C is a half step, and E and F's a half step. So F, G, and then you're back to A. The thing is, once you remember that, you're golden. You know, you can play power chords, and once you know that, you play power chords. Like someone says, play a G power chord. You just go to your G note, A, or you can play open A. Like I told you in the first one, a lot of people play A like this, flat. That's just like a power chord. Same with E. Then you got your E. You know, anything like that. The top 2 strings are basically all power chords. You know, you can do down here, but not a lot of people go to the 3rd string for power. Just try to learn the top string and the 5th string. All those notes. If you can learn all those notes, then a lot of people say, okay, play in the key in G. And for now, okay, so that means you start here in G. If you notice, I'm doing all downstrokes on that. You know, James Hetfield is notorious for downstrokes. If you notice, I'm only staying on that top string. So, you know, just practice your downstrokes for now. You know, practice your open chords and practice downstrokes. You see how I messed up and did the double. All downstrokes, just... And you can see, I'm just doing 3 notes right there. Even, you know, watch, 2 notes. And once you get comfortable with the top string, try to go down one. every punk song is power chords. You know, it's just how fast you play. Yeah, so just remember that. And then just practice your practice your open chords. You know, every ballad is open chord. See, this right here is another way to play the C. It's a way, like, you know, people, like I told you in that last one, this can be a G, and this can be a G. Yep, and just remember, E, F is a half step, G, A, B, C is a half step, D, you're back to E. A, B, C is a half step, D, E, F is a half step, G, and you're back to A. You play every power chord. You know, you got your open chords now, all 6 that are important. You got your top 2 strings, and you got power chords. So hopefully for these 2 lessons that'll be enough, and you know, get you going and playing and strumming and practice. The more you practice, the more you can move on, the better you can get. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, once you move on and get past the first month of the hardship and how much it sucks and how much you don't want to practice, you start learning songs, you start learning other things, and you know, things start opening up and it gets to be fun. You know, you got to go through a little hell, then things start to be fun. Alright, I think that's it for now. Please like, please subscribe, comment, tell me what you like, you know, what you're looking for, and maybe I'll try to help if I can. I don't like to teach songs because when I was young and I first started learning out, I begged my guitar teacher just to learn songs. And there's a lot of good advantages you can learn from songs, but it also holds you back and not progressing. You know, you concentrate on just this song, and you don't progress. And it held me back for a long time. But, you know, give me an idea if you want to learn a song, and I'll look into it, and we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. Take it easy.